KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to our coverage of Ottawa University Braves men's basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Quality Structures, and by Arvest Bank, Advent Health Ottawa, and Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Women's Basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by CarStar, Ottawa University, the Ottawa Herald, Sutton's Jewelry, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder for OU Braves men's basketball.
From Thresher Gymnasium in North Newton, Kansas, good evening and welcome to Ottawa University Braves basketball as the Ottawa University men take on the 23rd ranked Bethel College Threshers. I'm Casey Weeder with you again as we have the two hottest teams in the KCAC. Currently, the Threshers winners of 13 straight. Ottawa has won 6 straight. They come in at 16-8, 12-6 in the KCAC. Bethel at 19-4, 14-3, and with an impressive win on Thursday down in Bartlesville over number 4 Oklahoma Wesleyan. And now we have a race that was non-existent for the KCAC title just a couple weeks ago, as Oklahoma Wesleyan has now lost twice. They were undefeated through the first round of KCAC games. Now they've lost twice, and they're at 16-2. Bethel at 14-3, Southwestern 13-4, and there's Ottawa in 4th place at 12-6. And Bethel trying to do something to OU that hasn't been done since the 18-19 season when Kansas Wesleyan and St. Mary swept the season series. Ottawa would get revenge against Kansas Wesleyan in the KCAC tournament that year in the quarterfinals, as they did defeat them in Salina later that year. St. Mary, since they swept Ottawa, Ottawa has beaten them 5 out of their last 6, so they've taken care of those. But no one else over the last 3 seasons has been able to sweep the season series. Bethel goes for that tonight as the Braves try and end the Threshers' 13-game winning streak. We'll take our first break on the pregame show. You've been listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
The Ottawa Herald's new owner, Cherry Road Media, is bringing back local news to your local newspaper and wants your help. Send news tips or story ideas to news@ottawaherald.com. For advertising, call Erica, 785-577-3935.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Equal housing lender.
We're back in North Newton as we get set for Ottawa in number 23, Bethel College. Only games going on in the KCAC currently on the women's side is a final out in Kansas City as Sterling gets the win over Avila by a final of 61-54. And then our women's contest here, a final score in favor of Bethel, 71-54. So we'll keep you updated as the evening goes on the women's side, as there will be only one other men's game to start prior to this one as we try and get that score to you here quickly. I'm not sure if that one has tipped off yet or not as we scroll down to see how Avila and Sterling are doing on the men's side as we get set for tip here in about 4 minutes between OU and number 23 Bethel, as it is Avila on top of Sterling 25-23 at the end of the first half. As we look at tonight's matchup, Ottawa coming off a win on Thursday over Bethany 79-72, where they went 32 of 42 from the free throw line, forced 18 turnovers, had 11 steals, and held Bethany to just 40% from the field. As Bethel, on the other hand, a huge win over number 4 Oklahoma Wesleyan, 91-84. They went 14 of 24 from 3, 23 of 29 from the free throw line, and were shot 55% from the field. Jalen Scott went 40 minutes in that game. Maccabee who Bryant Mockabee, the 6'5 senior from Goddard, the Division I transfer from Northern Kentucky, went 38 minutes. So this team doesn't go super deep, but this is game 4 in 7 days, and you just wonder how much is left in the tank. As Steve always says, most teams are wanting to come out here, and they'd rather play than practice, but at some point, your body's got to start feeling it. And I can tell you from being on the bus, there are several guys for OU that are feeling those aches and pains. But when you're playing against a top 25 opponent like Bethel, and you get an opportunity to get on a national radar, and right now Ottawa needs quality wins. They have not defeated a ranked team this year. They've had some big wins over teams with winning records, which was kind of their bugaboo going into the last couple of weeks. But wins over Bethany and Kansas Wesleyan have given Ottawa those important wins. And tonight would be a statement nationally, as Ottawa needs those if they want to find themselves in the NAI tournament here in just over a month. We're going to take another break. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
This is Walt Dengel of Dengel & Son Mortuary. Someday you will be involved in making funeral arrangements, and when you are, we would appreciate it if you would consider our funeral home. This is Dengel & Son setting the standard in funeral service.
And we're back inside Thresher Gymnasium, a location that Bethel has been so good this year. They are 9-1 at home, and that one loss was the loss prior to them going on a 13-game win streak. It has to go back to December 2nd when they lost on a last-second layup from Oklahoma Wesleyan, at that time ranked number 5 in the country, 75-73. It was the win over Ottawa back on December. We go back and take a look here. That was on December 4th, an 86-81 win for the Threshers, a game in which Ottawa led 43-30 at halftime, but were outscored by Bethel 56-38 in the second half. It was Clifford Bird the second that went for 23. Jalen Scott, 21 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. Bryant Mockabee was 16. Harper Jonas was 13, as they were 8 of 24 from 3 and 24 of 29 from the free throw line. For OU in that loss, Jaquan Daniels with 19. Ty Blaine with 13. Braves were 14 of 18 from the foul line, but just 9 of 25 from 3. As this is the 151st meeting between OU and Bethel. The Braves lead the all-time series 94-56. At that moment earlier this year, they were ranked number 25 in the country as they won that first meeting 86-81 and have lost 2 straight to Bethel in Thresher Gymnasium. The last win coming on December 12, 2018, 91-86. This is the 3rd straight game between OU and Bethel where the Threshers are ranked in the NAI top 25. The first meeting between these two clubs dates back to 1924 in North Newton. As we are set for the national anthem and starting lineups when we return, you're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. All right, it's prayer too.
My name is Jose Trejo. I'm a junior here at Ottawa University, and I'm currently studying exercise science. One of my favorite things about OU is that it's a small community, and coming from Western Kansas, where all there is small country towns, I felt right at home as everyone kind of just felt like family. It's a great community. It has a lot of support behind it, and most of the professors here are extremely well about getting you to understand the knowledge that they want you to understand.
Education for a lifetime at Ottawa University. To find out more, visit online at ottawa.edu.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make $200 to $300 this year.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code REFUEL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code REFUEL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code REFUEL.
Exergen wants you to know about an important study just released by the FDA. It confirms what the medical community has known all along. Non-contact thermometers are not accurate, and they fail to meet FDA requirements for accuracy in labeling. With new strains of COVID on the rise, we can't afford to tolerate the rampant false temperature readings from non-contact thermometers. You need Exergen thermometers because they are accurate and backed by over 100 clinical studies. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
And we're back inside Thresher Gymnasium as we get you the starting lineup for the Bethel College Threshers, the number 23 ranked team in the country. They're 19-4, 14-3 in the KCAC, winners of 13 straight, off the heels of a win over number 4 Oklahoma Wesleyan 91-84 on Thursday. At guard will be number 3 Tavon Flowers, the 5'9 senior from New York, New York. At guard will be number 13 Clifford Bird, the second, a 6'1 senior from Memphis, Texas. At 4, number 21, Jalen Scott, the 6'5 senior from Allen, Texas. At guard will be number 30, Bryant Mockabee, the 6'5 senior from Goddard, the transfer from Northern Kentucky. And at 4, number 42, Adam Garreau, a 6'8 senior from Niamey, Nigeria. They are coached by Jason Artaz and the fourth-season assistant coach Cody Cape and Ryan LaFink. For the Ottawa University Braves, they're 16-8, 12-6 in the KCAC. They've won 6 in a row. At guard number 3, Ian Moore, the 6'2 junior from Lamar, Missouri. Ian averages 9 points and is an 86% free throw shooter. At guard number 5, Andre Jackson, the 6'3 senior from Turner, Kansas. Andre averaging 12 points, 6 boards, and he shoots 52% from the field. At guard number 10, Joe Johnson III, the 5'8 senior from Waynesville, Missouri, now up to 12.8 points per game, shoots 50% from the field and 50% from 3. At guard number 31, Jackson Mallory, the 6'2 senior from Lawrence, Kansas, 3 points, 3 boards, and 3 assists for Jack. And at 4, number 11, Tristan Hull, the 6'7 senior from KCK, 8 points, 7 boards, and a 58% shooter. Braves in the gold jerseys, gold shorts, Ottawa in black, outlined in white, with the black cross stitch down the side of the jerseys on both sides as we await the Threshers to break their huddle. Threshers winning the first matchup this year, 86-81 back in Ottawa. Braves were up by as many as 17 in the first half. Bethel went on a mini run to close the half, and that continued into the second as they outscored OU 56-38 in the second. But no doubt this is maybe the hottest team, not just in the KCAC, but in the country. And Jalen Scott is a grown man. Dude averages 18 and 11, had 33 points and 10 boards against number 4 Oklahoma Wesleyan on Thursday night. It will be Scott to jump it up against Garreau, and the tip is won by Garreau as Bethel will have the first possession. They'll throw it to Tavon Flowers in the backcourt. The senior from New York. New York goes with the sleeve on the left arm. Clifford Bird back into the starting lineup. Did not start on Thursday. They talked on the broadcast, maybe some COVID contact. Jalen Scott takes the early jumper. It's off the mark. Jackson Mallory gets the rebound. Mallory to the right side of the floor. Braves go from left to right in the first half. Braves want to go quickly to Andre Jackson. They're going to have Clifford Bird on him. Dre backs in. Bounce pass inside. Turn around for Tristan Good with the right, and Ottawa goes up 2-0. Off the assist from Andre Jackson. 19:50 remaining in the first half. Scott, right corner for Bird. Right side pass for Mockabee. Mallory going to try and guard Mockabee. He's given up several inches of size. They want to go down low to Garreau. He spins inside. Shot blocked from behind by Tristan Hull, and then Clifford Bird commits the foul. And Bethel wants to get Garreau going. He only had 3 points and 2 boards to go along with 2 blocks in the loss to Oklahoma Wesleyan. They don't have a lot of inside presence. Outside of Garreau, Scott and Mockabee a lot of times have to play the forward spot. Even though they are a tall team, they're not a big physical forward team. And a turnover, and that's going to be Jalen Scott all alone with the dunk on the other end. Ottawa trying to go to Joe Johnson III as they're going to have Scott guard him. Here's Ian Moore the other way. He steps through, has Garreau fall on top of him. And that is a lot of man to fall on top of you if you're Ian Moore. But a good head fake forces the second team foul on Bethel. First personal on Garreau with 18:40 remaining in the first half. We're tied at 2. Mallory to inbound on the baseline. Braves set a screen right side. They'll bring it to Andre Jackson on the wing. Bird on Jackson. Turnaround for Andre is well short. Rebound tipped out to Jalen Scott in front of the Bethel bench. Pretty easy to see Jalen Scott tonight with the blue shoes. Now, I'm not real sure if Bethel's changed their colors. I've seen a lot of red in the building instead of the normal maroon, as they are wearing white jerseys with Bethel across the front in maroon. Turnaround for Guru goes over the top of Tristan Hull and Bethel with their first lead as they go up 4-2. Andre Jackson by the baseline runs into Guru, and they're going to call a push-off on Guru. That's his second personal. And he's going to check out of the game. Team foul number 3. Sub for the Threshers as Jalen Todd, the 6'5 sophomore from Deer Creek, Oklahoma, checks in. Inbound to Jackson. Brings back middle of the floor. Gray will slow it up with 15 on the shot clock. Gets a screen from Tristan Hull. Spins back, kicks it to Tristan just in front of the free throw line. Tristan drives on Jalen Todd. Free throw line jumper off the mark, no good. Rebound by Jalen Scott. Braves have missed on their last 2 field goals. Tavon Flowers wide open, straightaway 3 off the mark. Rebound by Andre Jackson. Dre looking left side, pulls up from the elbow. Good for Dre, and we're tied at 4. Scott the other way. Long pass. They're going to find Todd. His layup good as he goes up and under on the dish from Jalen Scott from midcourt. 6-4 advantage. Braves dribble handoff right corner to Joe Johnson III to the free throw line with Tristan Hull. Hull wanting to drive on Todd. Spins in the lane, kicks it out to Mallory. They'll swing it other side of the floor for Ian. Ian back up top to Jack with 13 on the shot clock. Braves trailing by 2. Pick and roll for Jackson Mallory. Kicks it in the corner. Ian Moore goes baseline on Tavon Flowers. Floats and scores from 4. Ian's got his first bucket. Tied at 6. 16:53 remaining first half. Left side of the floor, Mockabee. He'll pump fake the 3, drive, step back jumper from 20. Well short, rebound by Ian Moore. Ian, dribble handoff in the corner to Joe. Joe in the lane, steps through, looking for Tristan Hull. It's taken away. The one-on-one the other way for Clifford Bird. He steps through, goes off the glass, no. Tip in, no. Mallory gets the rebound as Bird can't convert on the one-on-one. Andre Jackson to the left corner. Little hesitation, goes baseline, kicks it in the corner. 3-pointer for Joe is off the front rim, no good. Rebound tipped to Jalen Scott by Todd. They're going to try and lead Todd to the rim. Layup good as he goes right by Tristan Hull. And it's an 8-6 Bethel lead. 16 minutes to play in the first half, and Jalen Scott just as good of a passer. And Ottawa want to go inside to Tristan Hull. Tristan inside off the glass. Bucket's good. He had a whack on the arm from Jalen Todd. No whistle. Bird in the right corner finds Jalen Todd right wing, or make that Scott, as they go back to Bird. Up top for Tavon Flowers. 15:38 remaining first half. Scott wants the 3. Ottawa going to let him have it. It's in and out. Rebound to Jackson Mallory. Jalen Scott, a 32% three-point shooter. 8-8 tie. Andre, reverse layup, no. Gets his own rebound, put back good. And a timeout called by Bethel. Ottawa off to a good start. 5 minutes in. They lead at 10-8 with 15:21 remaining in the first half. You listen to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220. 103.7 FM KLFO.
Progressive makes bundling easy and affordable. Get a multi-policy discount by combining your car, home, motorcycle, commercial auto, and more. All your protection in one place. Bundle and save at Progressive.com.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Braves lead it by 2, 10-8. 15 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the first half. Subs for both teams. Braves will bring in number 33, Elijah Mason, 6'4 freshman from Oklahoma City. For Bethel, they'll bring in number 12, Jordan Neely, the 5'9 senior from Allen, Texas. Braves also bring in Jaquan Daniels, the 6'4 senior from Columbus, Georgia, and Ty Bland, the 6'5 junior from Auburn Hills, Michigan. In the left corner is Bird. He looks to get in the lane, steps through, kicks it in the corner. Jalen Scott for 3. No. Rebound by Bland. Ottawa going to make Scott hit some deep jumpers. Bland steps through the contact, scores anyway. Ottawa goes up by 4. 12-8. Bird left wing, up top to Scott. Right side of the floor for Neely, right corner for Mockabee. Mockabee goes baseline, Ottawa double teams, bounce pass inside to the leg of Scott. He'll recover. Ottawa switches on Mockabee in the lane, layup no good, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot free throws. Jalen Todd has been grabbing in his right hamstring since he came into the game. I don't know if he injured it on that first layup that he finished when he came into the game, but definitely struggling early on. Mockabee to the free throw line, hits the first. Transfer from Northern Kentucky, averages 12 points and 4 boards a game. He shoots 40% from 3 and 82% from the foul line. One more upcoming for Mockabee, who goes with the short sleeve shirt under, and then the sleeve, the additional elbow guard on the left hand, wears a sleeve down the right leg as well. Here's Ty Bland, kicks it in the corner. Can't see anything from where we're at. That's going to be Jackson Mallory. We have students standing in front of us, so anything in that right corner, we are completely blocked. Daniels by one defender. He'll attack by Todd. Layup's good. He hits the deck hard, but Daniels gets his first layup. And Daniels called for the reach-in as Mockabee was going to fall down. He lost his balance, but that's team foul number 2 on OU. First personal on Daniels. Second team foul on OU. 14:06 to go in the first half. Braves leading 14-10. They're going to clear out for Bird. Crossover dribble on Moore. Right side pass for Mockabee. He's going to shoot the 3 from the wing. Good. For Bethel, their first 3 is their 1 for 4. Ottawa's lead down to 1. Moore driving to the left wing. Hands it off to Jackson Mallory. Jack to the right wing. Spins back to his left. Switches sides of the floor to Ian. 15 on the shot clock. Asking for a screen from Elijah Mason. They're going to switch. Elijah left open for 3. He shoots it, almost banks it in, but it comes up short. Rebound by Clifford Bird, and out to Scott. Bethel with numbers. They'll kick it out to Mockabee for 3 again. No. Rebound by Jackson Mallory. Mallory racking up the rebounds. That's his 4th. Ty Bland wants a 3 short, but he's fouled by Scott, and he'll shoot 3 free throws. Team foul number 4 on Bethel. First personal on Jalen Scott. We wait for some subs here in just a second. 2 free throws for, or make that 3 free throws, for Bland. First one is good for the junior from Michigan. 11 points per game for Ty, 3.8 rebounds. Second for Ty is going to go. It looks short, but got the friendly bounce. These rims are about as perfect as you can get them. The shooter's gym for sure. Second free throw was good. Braves bring back Andre Jackson and Joe Johnson III. Nick Bonner and Harper Jonas come into the game for Bethel. One more upcoming for Ty. And it's in. He goes 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Braves lead it by 4, 17-13. 13-10 remaining in the first half. Braves bench has pitched in 7 points early on. Neely, dribble handoff for Mockabee. Mockabee left side, hands it off to Scott. Scott off the screen, just in front of the free throw line, takes the jumper. It's short. Rebound by Andre Jackson. Out in transition, Ty Bland. Ty attacks, gets inside. Layup too strong, just misses. But he got by 3 defenders. They're going to throw it the other way to Bonner. Layup's good. And again, Jalen Scott, what a pass from midcourt. And if you put your head down defensively, he'll make you pay. And that is a big 4-point swing. Ottawa could have gone up by 6 after the missed layup. Elijah backing in, works the elbow, hands it off to Joe Johnson III. Joe back up top for Andre. He's going to work on Neely. Dre at the free throw line, still working on Neely. Turnaround jumper from the elbow, good. Or just from that corner, hits it to go. It's 19-15. Dre was 6. 12-14 remaining first half. Mockabee left open for 3. You just can't do that, but he misses. Going the other way, out to Daniels. Jaquan back to Joe Johnson III, gets a screen from him. Bounce pass inside to Daniels. He'll kick it in the corner to Ty. He shoots the three. It's off the mark. No. Rebound by Bethel, but a good pass from Daniels to find Ty open in the right corner. Bounce pass to Neely. Neely wants a three. Good. Neely torched Ottawa. Has torched Ottawa during his career. A whistle and a foul going to be called on the floor as Joe was going to the rim. Goes on Maccabee. My apologies. We're going to call it on Neely. It looks like Maccabee got the hand in there first. Team foul number 5 on Bethel. 11 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in the first half. Ottawa up by 1. Jackson, left corner for Joe. Joe attacks, looks to get in the lane. And that one goes off the shoulder of Andre Jackson, who's trying to find Daniels in the right corner. Just a bad break for OU. That is their third turnover. Back into the game will be Bird as Maccabee will sit. Bird, right corner for Jonas. He'll go baseline. Jonas off the glass, no good. Rebound by Jackson. Dre in transition, dribbles it off his foot, turns it over. Rebound by Bethel. Left side for Neely, open for three on the way. I think that ball was partially tipped, goes right to Clifford Bird, and Bethel gets their first lead off the easy lay-in for Bird. It's a 5-0 Bethel run. Bland backs in on Bonner, still working. Spin to his right, bucket good, and went through the defender. No whistle. 21-20 OU. Bird left wing, guarded by Johnson the third. They'll come back up top to Neely, right side Bonner. Bonner with Bland on him, backing in. Ball was tipped loose. He gets it back, works his way towards midcourt, then back to Scott, right wing. Scott with Daniels on him. Skip pass left corner for Bonner. Fadeaway three, no. Jackson gets the rebound. Bonner hit the floor. Official wasn't going for it. Jackson left side of the floor, hands it off to Daniels. Back up top to Joe. Joe with Bird on him, hands it off to Andre Jackson. Dre spinning on Bird. Steps through. Great move by Dre. Was hit on the arm, no whistle. Rebound by Bethel. Got Bird to leave his feet, just couldn't draw the whistle. Scott works on Daniels. Skip pass left side. Jonas wants a three. Good. After missing on their first three attempts of the game, they've made their last 2 out of 3, and they lead at 23-21. Braves take a timeout with 10 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the first half. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Where do you go when you need your ring repaired, sized, or you're missing a stone and you have no idea where to get it fixed? Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton from Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. When it comes to jewelry, we make shopping local even more convenient. We'll make repairs quickly and get your ring back on your finger where it belongs. We'll take the time to help you find the right size stone for your ring and your budget to replace the one you lost. It's all about taking care of you, our customer and friend. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Bethel's connected after starting the game, just 1 of 8 from 3. They made their last 2, one from Maccabee and one from Neely. And it's a 2-point Thresher lead. This ties their largest of the first half. Up 23-21. 10 minutes to play in the first. They're going to switch as Ottawa wants to go to Jackson in the left corner. He'll drive on Bird. Bring it back to Johnson the third. Flowers on him. Joe out to the wing. Brings it back. Still driving in as Joe kicks it in the corner. Ian Moore with a deep three on the wing. No. Rebound finds Tristan Hole. Put back, no. Mallory with the tip in, yes. Tied at 23. Jackson Mallory has come up with 5 boards in this first half. 23 all, 9:20 to play in the first half. Between Ottawa and number 23, Bethel. They'll run the dribble weave left side to Scott. They'll set a screen for him. Left side, Jonas again for 3. No. Rebound by Jackson. Braves with the sprint the other way. Johnson the third, right side for Jackson. Braves will post up Tristan Hole. Bounce pass to Jackson Mallory. Down low, they do find Tristan. He's got Harper Jonas on him, and he can't get it to go. Ball tipped around, still loose. That looked like, it went off of Ottawa. Thought it went off Jalen Scott. They're going to say it was off the Braves. Good look, though, for Tristan Hole. Makes Harper Jonas work a little bit on the defensive end. 8 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first half. Tied at 23. Just behind the free throw line, Jalen Scott. Scott backs in, still backing in through the contact, trying to score, does, and the foul as he got into the body of Andre Jackson. And they just cleared out. For Andre Jackson, that is his first personal, team foul number 3. Jalen Scott to finish the three-point play. He is a 68% free throw shooter. Scott's free throw good as Bethel takes the three-point lead, their largest of the first half, up 26-23. Maccabee returns. Bonner will sit. Jackson crosses over. Step back three from Dre. Good. Andre Jackson ties it at 26. Dre has 9 in the first half. He is taking it on himself tonight to try and deal with Jalen Scott. All the way inside. Layup no good from Bird. Ottawa trying to go the other way down the far side. Maccabee gets turned around by Andre Jackson. Goes baseline, dribbles into a double team. Bounce pass. Joe wants a three from straight away. Yes! Ottawa leads by 3, 29-26. 8 minutes remaining in the first half. Scott backing in on Jackson. Comes right side for Flowers. He'll drive baseline. Tristan Hull. Turn around, fade away for Flowers. No good. Rebound by Hull. 7:47 remaining in the half. Ottawa leading Bethel 29-26. Andre leaves it with Jackson Mallory. He stands on the H in Bethel at midcourt. Left side of the floor to Jackson. Going right at Jalen Scott. Jackson again for 3. Yes, sir! Ottawa leads it by 6. Andre Jackson with 12 in the first half. And Ottawa has their largest lead as they go up by 6. Jalen Scott, right corner. Bounce, great look inside to Clifford Bird. And again, Ottawa got caught sleeping. He just draws so many eyes to him. And an easy lay-in for Clifford Bird. That is his first 2 points of the game. I apologize, that's his fourth. His second field goal of the game. Joe Johnson in the right corner. He'll come back to Ian Moore. Screen set by Tristan Hull. Ian dribbles behind the back. Right side, Joe Johnson the third. They'll go down low to Tristan. He spins on Maccabee. Just can't get it to go. You got to have those if you're Tristan. Big mismatch. They'll go the other way. In transition, Jonas, layup's good. Just beat Ottawa down the floor again. And again, another 4-point swing, and you just can't have that against a team playing as well as Bethel. The 32-30 OU lead. Ball's loose. Joe gets it back. Right side pass, Andre Jackson. They'll reset with 15 on the shot clock. Pick and roll set by Tristan Hull. Dre looks to drive. Jumper from the corner. Fading away. Goodness gracious, Andre Jackson. He's got 14 in the first half. Right side pass, Maccabee. He drives on Mallory. Gets all the way inside. Can't finish short. Flowers gets the rebound, but Jackson rips it away. And they're going to call a timeout for OU. Rays lead at 34-30. 6 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the first half. It's a full timeout as OU leads by 4. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KLFO.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
Deer usually travel in groups, so if you see one cross the road, there may be others ready to bolt in front of your vehicle. Always be aware and be careful of deer nearby. A reminder from your friends at CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Braves up 34-30, 6:05 remaining in the first half. Andre Jackson with 14 points and 6 assists from the floor, 2 of 2 from 3, 6 boards and 2 assists. Jalen Scott, 5 points, 5 boards, and 8 assists in the first half for Bethel. Jaquan Daniels and Ty Bland, along with Elijah Mason, come in. They'll join Jackson Mallory and Ian Moore. Nick Bonner comes in for Bethel. Flowers, Scott, Bonner, Bird, and Maccabee for Bethel. 6-minute mark of the first half. Rays up 34-30. Ian drives to the elbow. Up top for Elijah Mason. And they will let him just dribble it near midcourt. He'll come to Ian Moore. Moore hands it off to Ty. Gray's going to set a couple screens for Ty. He'll back in, spin, and kick it out to Elijah Mason. 5 seconds. He'll pull up with a runner. It's off the back rim. Front rim and goes for Elijah. 18-footer for Elijah Mason gets the shooter's bounce, and Ottawa's lead up to 6. Old school runner from Elijah Mason. Bird dribbles between the legs, looks to drive. Pull-up jumper from Bird is good, and nothing Jackson Mallory could do in that situation. Just a good shot from Clifford Bird. He's going to get his. 36-32 Ottawa. Here's Jaquan Daniels. Step-back jumper from the foul line. Good for Dre. For Quan. My goodness, 38-32, 5 minutes remaining in our first half. Daniels has 4. Bird dribbles it off his foot. Steal for Jackson Mallory. Ottawa wants to go out in transition. Ian Moore at midcourt to the left wing. Looking to drive on Scott. Backs into the lane. No one there. Has to go back to Ty. He's going to pull up from straightaway 3. You betcha! Ottawa by 9. Ty Bland hits Ottawa's 4-3 of the first half. Scott, right side Bonner. He fires up a 3. Draws rim. Nothing else. Rebound by Jackson Mallory. And Ian Moore falls to the floor, and there's going to be a loose ball steal by Clifford Bird. He'll go the other way. Bird in transition, kicks it in the corner. Stolen by Jackson Mallory as he takes it away from Brian Mockabee. 4 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the first half. Ottawa up 41-32. Double screen for Jack. Back to Ian. Left side of the floor to Ty. Ty for a 3 again. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound by Scott. It's a good look, though. They're going to throw it the other way. Goes over the head of Bonner, and it'll be OU possession as he throws it out of bounds. Neely returns for Flowers. For Bethel, that is just their 3rd turnover. 3 minutes and 48 seconds to play in the first half. Ottawa up 41-32 on number 23, Bethel. Mallory left side of the floor finds Elijah Mason. Now back to Mallory on the wing. Mason open. He'll look to drive on Bonner. Gets in the lane. His shot blocked from behind as Bonner just waited for Mason to elevate. Bird. Left side Neely. Back to Bird. As Scott takes the seat, he played all 40 minutes against Oklahoma Wesleyan Thursday. Bonner right wing. Left side Mockabee. Bounce pass for Todd. Todd working on Jackson Mallory. Kicks it in the corner to Nick Bonner for 3. No. Rebound by Ty Bland. Bethel 3 of 13 from 3. 3:05 remaining in the half. Ottawa up 41-32. Daniels just going to hold it between the circles. Jaquan left open from 20 feet. It goes halfway down, out. My goodness. Bird with the rebound. Bird, crossover dribble, drives on Bland. They'll kick it in the corner to Bonner. He steps out of bounds. Turnover again on Bethel. That's 4 turnovers on the last 5 possessions. After no turnovers through the first 15 minutes of this first half by the Threshers. But Ottawa's got to take advantage when they do turn it over. They have not been able to score on any of those turnovers. Bland to the right side of the floor. Ty drives on Scott, gets into his body, picks up his dribble. Going to go right back to Jackson Mallory. Near midcourt. 10 on the shot clock for Ottawa. Jack. Screen set by Ian Moore. He'll look to drive. Throws one up to try and beat the shot clock. Misses everything. Rebound by Bird. Bird right side of the floor to Scott. Scott backs in on Daniels. They'll kick it out to Bird. They'll pump fake the 3 and bring it back out. Bird. Back to Scott. Scott on Daniels. Still backing him down. Inside turn. Trying to score. No, but he'll shoot free throws. They'll make him earn it from the foul line. Second personal on Daniels. Jalen Scott to the free throw line has 6 points and 4 rebounds. Probably 5 points and 6 rebounds. As he makes the first one. Jackson comes in for Daniels. The minute 59 remaining in the first half, and Ottawa up by 8. One more upcoming for Jalen Scott. Conference Player of the Year a year ago. All-American. Most likely will be an All-American again. Cuts the lead to 7. 41-34. Mallory looking to the right wing. Have Bird guard Jackson. In the corner, they'll go to Ty Bland. He goes baseline up top to Ian Moore. Moore jab steps to 3, dribbles behind the back. Asking for a screen from Elijah Mason. Deep 3 from Ian on the way. Oh, halfway down and out. That's 3 in a row for OU. That looked good leaving the hand and just didn't drop. Scott, left side of the floor, backing in on Andre Jackson, who does have 1 foul. Scott in the lane through the contact, throws one up. Getting his own rebound is Jalen Scott, then he throws it off the head of Ian Moore. Stay with Bethel with 19 on the shot clock, 1:19 remaining in the first half. Clifford Bird will inbound for the Threshers. We're going to go all the way up top to Jalen Scott. We'll get a screen from Maccabee. Braves will not switch as he goes off 2 screens. Scott backing in on Andre Jackson. Turnaround jumper for Scott is long. Rebound by Andre Jackson. Gray's 7th rebound to go along with 14 points. 1 minute remaining in the first half. Ottawa up by 7. They go to Elijah Mason. Left side for Jackson Mallory. Jack, right side of the floor for Ian Moore. Bounce pass to Elijah Mason. Mason looking to drive. Gets into the body. Turnaround. Kicks it out to Ty. In the corner. Mallory for 3. No. Offensive rebound by Andre Jackson. Lost the handle trying to get it back. Bird gets the steal. Bethel going to go on the outlet the other way. Bird's layup. No. Rebound by Mallory with 34 seconds to play in the first half. About a 4-second differential between shot clock and game clock. 24 seconds remaining. And Ty Bland just in front of the midcourt stripe will just hold it on this near side. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Ty is going to have a double screen. They look to drive to the wing. Still attacking. Bounce pass inside. Taken away. Tried to find someone there. They'll kick it right side. Maccabee wants a 3. No, it's short. Jackson Mallory, another rebound. And that takes us to the end of the first half as Ottawa will lead at the break by 7, 41-34 over the Bethel College Threshers. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220. 103.7 FM KOFO.
My name is Darby Whitell. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents, like they're all my big support systems and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu.
Calling all coffee lovers. Hold on to your mugs because Panera's Unlimited Sip Club is offering the unreal deal of unlimited coffee for only $8.99 a month. Don't worry, you're not dreaming because when we say unlimited, we mean unlimited. Unlimited boosts all day long. Unlimited smells of your favorite aroma. Unlimited sips of premium hot and iced coffees. Sign up on our app today to get your first month free. Panera, the familiar meet fantastic. Plus tax, first free month limited time offer. Restrictions apply. For complete details, visit www.panerabread.com/unlimited-sip-club.
And sponsored by Open Jar Concepts. Attention, this is an important message for anyone that has been diagnosed with cancer after being exposed to Roundup or other weed killers. The Internal Agency for Research on Cancer warned that overexposure to Roundup and other weed killers may increase the risk of developing non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Monsanto, the manufacturer of Roundup, may have known that Roundup and other weed killers were likely linked to organ damage and cancer. This information was hidden from the public as proprietary trade secret since 1981, and Monsanto may have failed to warn of the potential risk of cancer. If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with cancer after being exposed to Roundup or other weed killers, you may be entitled to significant compensation. Call us now at 800-760-5143. Our network of attorneys are ready to fight for you. You'll pay nothing unless there's a recovery in your favor. Call now for a free consultation at 800-760-5143. You must protect your legal rights. Call 800-760-5143. Again, 800-760-5143.
Welcome back. Ottawa leads at the break, 41-34 over number 23 Bethel. Braves led 10-8, 4.5 minutes into the first half. Bethel would take the lead at 23-21 with 10:02 remaining in the first, as that was Ottawa's first timeout. Bethel, who misfired on their first 6 threes, then knocked down 3 out of 4, forcing the timeout from Coach Stephenthal. Braves would go up by 4 at 34-40 before another OU timeout with 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Andre Jackson was up to 14 points on that at that point, as Ottawa shot 53% from the floor. Bethel was just at 40%. And at halftime, the Braves lead it 41-34 over the Threshers. We'll take another break. We come back, we look at scores from around the KCAC. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KLFO.
The Ottawa Herald's new owner, Cherry Road Media, is bringing back local news to your local newspaper and want your help. Send news tips or story ideas to news@ottawaherald.com. For advertising, call Erica, 785-577-3935.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
O'Reilly. This is Sarah's O'Reilly Auto Parts story.
Driving cross-country with 2 young children is ambitious, to say the least. Then our check engine light came on. We pulled into O'Reilly Auto Parts and they tested it. Turned out it was a faulty sensor. They referred us to a great mechanic just down the street and we were back on the road in no time.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
This view was worth a hike.
Right? And it's a good way to stay on top of my health.
Yes, I'm Cologuard, a prescription colon cancer screening option for people 45 plus at average risk. Have you screened for colon cancer?
Not yet.
Don't wait. It's more treatable when caught in early stages.
Tell me more.
Cologuard is non-invasive and it's used at home. It detects altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers.
92%?
Yep, even those in early stages.
This was seen in a clinical study with patients 50 and older. Any positive result should be followed by a diagnostic colonoscopy. False positive and negative results may occur. Cologuard is not a replacement for colonoscopy in high-risk patients. Do not use if you have had adenomas, have inflammatory bowel disease and certain hereditary syndromes, or a personal or family history of colon cancer.
Most insured patients pay $0. Ask your provider or an online prescriber if Cologuard is right for you, or visit Cologuard.com.
I'm in.
Welcome back to Thresher Gymnasium. Ottawa leads number 23 Bethel 41-34 at halftime as we look at scores on the women's side in the KCAC. Number 9 Sterling defeats Avila 61-54. Tabor on top of Kansas Wesleyan 32-23 at half. Oklahoma Wesleyan leads Friends 29-19 in the second quarter. Bethany on top of Southwestern 35-18 at half. And a final score, McPherson 76, York 61. That is a final as we try and get you a men's score with 12 seconds remaining in the second half. Avila leads Sterling 65-64. See if we can get you that York score. McPherson leading 35-32 over York with just under 2 minutes remaining in the first half. And then our final score in the women's contest prior to this game, 71-54 in favor of the Bethel College Threshers. We'll go ahead and take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM at KOFO.
My name is Jose Trejo. I'm a junior here at Ottawa University, and I'm currently studying exercise science. One of my favorite things about OU is that it's a small community, and coming from Western Kansas, where all there is small country towns, I felt right at home as everyone kind of just felt like family. It's a great community. It has a lot of support behind it, and most of the professors here are extremely well about getting you to understand the knowledge that they want you to understand.
Education for a lifetime at Ottawa University. To find out more, visit online at ottawa.edu.
Exergen wants you to know about an important study just released by the FDA. It confirms what the medical community has known all along. Non-contact thermometers are not accurate, and they fail to meet FDA requirements for accuracy in labeling. With new strains of COVID on the rise, we can't afford to tolerate the rampant false temperature readings from non-contact thermometers. You need Exergen thermometers because they are accurate and backed by over 100 clinical studies. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
At Panera, you can say yes to both of your cravings. We call it You Pick Two. And with over 465 pairings, you'll find a meal sure to satisfy any mood. Are you feeling both fresh and fun? Pick our Fuji apple salad with a new Thai chicken soup. Or maybe you're feeling classic and bold. Pair some creamy mac and cheese with our new Citrus Asian Crunch Salad. Pick your perfect pair and order a You Pick Two today. Panera, the familiar made fantastic.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Equal housing lender.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com. Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment. It's easy when the calendar says winter for your mind to wander to warmer days ahead, like spring. And when your mind wanders to spring, what do you think of? Yeah, us too. The KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo is back this spring, March 5th and 6th at the ORC Goppert Building in Ottawa. Booth space for vendors is available now, but will fill up fast. So if your business is all about home, garden, or anything else that says spring, call KOFO today at 785-242-1220 or email sales@kofo.com. With hundreds of your potential customers visiting the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo over 2 days, March 5th and 6th, you can't afford to miss out. It's your booth to do with what you want, and advertising to tell your story to those who need to hear it and need what you've got to offer. Call today, 785-242-1220, or email sales@kofo.com. We're looking forward to seeing you again in the beautiful confines of the ORC Goppert Building, March 5th and 6th at the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo. Reserve your booth today.
Back in North Newton as Ottawa leads number 23 Bethel at the half, 41-34. As you look at the first half stats, Ottawa 17 of 35 from the field, 4 of 11 from 3, and 3 of 3 from the foul line. For the Threshers, 13 of 37, that's 35%. 3 of 14 from 3, and 5 of 5 from the foul line. Braves turned it over 7 times. Bethel turned it over just 5. Braves turned those 5 turnovers into 5 points. Bethel turned Ottawa 7 into 4. Ottawa out-rebounded Bethel 24-17 in the first half, coming up with 4 offensive rebounds. Bethel also with 4 offensive. The assists, 9-4 in favor of the Threshers, 8 of those from the hands of Jalen Scott. So he has made up for at least 23 of Bethel's 34 points. Both teams with 1 block apiece. 6 steals for Bethel, 3 for OU. Ottawa leading in bench points 16-14 and on second chance points 4-2. Bethel leading in points in the paint 18-16 and fast break points 13-2. Leading scorer for Bethel, Jalen Scott with 7 points. Just 2 of 10 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. We mentioned his 8 assists. He also had 7 rebounds. Clifford Bird with 6, Bryant Maccabee with 5. Harper Jonas with 5, Jalen Todd with 4, Jordan Neely with 3, and Nick Bonner and Adam Garreau with 2. Garreau picked up those 2 fouls early on, and we didn't see him for the remainder of the first half. For OU, Andre Jackson, 14 points and 8 rebounds. Ty Bland, 10 points and 2 boards. Ian Moore with 5 and a rebound. Quan Daniels, 4 points, but he does have 2 fouls. Tristan Holt, 4 points and 3 rebounds. Jackson Mallory, 2 points and 8 boards. Elijah Mason, 2 points and a rebound. Joe Johnson did not score but had a rebound and 1 assist. As we'll go ahead and take our final break before the start of the second half. You've been listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Walt Dengel of Dengel & Son Mortuary. Truth and integrity are very important to us at Dengel & Son. Everyone at the funeral home has the moral character to speak the truth. This is Dengel & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
Would you like to attract a new generation of customers and establish brand loyalty for years to come? You can when you advertise on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO@KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Do your relationships keep winding up in the same bad place with breakups, abuse, manipulation, or abandonment? There is a better way. Life Care Center of Ottawa offers hope for breaking old relationship cycles and achieving lasting change. Through a fun weekly group called Birth of a Family, you have the opportunity to engage with mentors who are working through life just like you. Lively discussion guides you toward new perspectives about God's design for you and your family and helps get to the root of damaging lifestyle and relationship choices. Want to get off the merry-go-round? Call Life Care today at 785-242-4500.
Welcome back for the second half as Ottawa out of the locker room a little later than Bethel. I mean, this is a Bethel team that's won 13 in a row. They were the conference regular season and postseason champs last year, went to the Sweet 16 before falling to the national champion Shawnee State in Kansas City in the Sweet 16. And they really gave Shawnee State one of the better games in that tournament. They had blowouts in the other three games, so played them closer than anyone else. In Kansas City, had to deal with E.J. Onu, the National Player of the Year in that game. Him and Jalen Scott went back and forth, but not a whole lot that's going to rattle this Bethel team, and you don't have to look too far. Just go back to December and that win over OU when they came back from 13 down in the second half, and that was within about 5 minutes of the start of the second half to erase that 13-point deficit. The issue is if Ottawa does not get on the glass when Bethel misses, it's going to be a long second half. So far, they're +7. That is the number we're going to look at as this game goes on. Credit to Jackson Mallory with those 8 rebounds, along with Andre Jackson also with 8. But Ottawa currently out-rebounding Bethel 24-17. You do not want to allow them to heat up, but if they get second chances, they're too dangerous of a team. Ottawa starts the second half with the ball. Andre Jackson driving, trying to float. It's an air ball from 5 feet from Dre. And the rebound to Bethel. 41-34 OU. Tavon Flowers, Clifford Bird, Jalen Scott, Bryant Mockabee, and Adam Garreau start the second half. Scott, bounce pass to Garreau, up and under layup short. Gets his own rebound, trying to finish. Lost the ball again. It's knocked out by Andre Jackson. They'll stay with Bethel. Bird will inbound. We'll go in the corner to Garreau, right side to Scott. Bird, right wing, jab step, driving on Ian Moore, throws it through the legs of Garreau, and then it goes out of bounds off of Bethel. It'll be a turnover that goes into the Bethel bench. 19 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the game. Ottawa leading by 7, 41-34. Mallory to the right side of the floor, in the corner to Ian Moore. Back to Mallory, up top for Tristan Hull. Hull looking right side, he'll attack on Garreau. Step back jumper goes by Garreau with the hesitation bucket and the foul. Garreau picks up his third, and Ottawa goes back up by 9. The little shoulder feint from Tristan Hull forced Garreau to leave his feet, and Nick Bonner back into the game for Bethel. Garreau takes the seat with 3 fouls. Tristan Hull to try and finish the three-point play. And he will. Braves lead by 10, 44-34. Bird left side of the floor for Jalen Scott. He'll drive, backing in on Andre Jackson. Ottawa forgot to guard him. He misses the easy lay-in. There was no help defense, and he misses the layup in the corner. Joe Johnson III picks up his dribble, shoots the 10-footer good. And it's quick timeout by Jason Artaz as Ottawa's extended it out to 12 to start the second half. They're up 46-34 with 18:46 remaining. It's a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Elder abuse, neglect, and exploitation comes in many forms. Elder abuse is taking money or valuable items, pushing, shoving, or leaving bruises. It's leaving the elderly unattended or without food when they cannot care for themselves. If you know or suspect an elderly person is being abused physically, emotionally, sexually, or financially, call the Kansas Adult Protective Services Hotline at 1-800-922-5330. Elder Kansans deserve honor and respect, not abuse. Remember, elder abuse is a crime. Sponsored by the Kansas Department for Aging and Disability Services and aired in cooperation with the station.
18 minutes and 46 seconds remaining. Ottawa leads by 12, 46-34. They start the second half on a 5-0 run. Flowers left side of the floor for Jalen Scott. He wants to drive to his left. Screen from Jalen Todd. Todd into the game in place of Bonner. Driving in is Scott. Trying to meet him inside his hole, but just too strong is Jalen Scott. And the first bucket of the second half goes to the senior from Texas. Dribble handoff to Ian Moore, right wing. He'll drive, looking to get in the lane. Bounce pass to Tristan Hull. Hull, back to Ian. Up top to Mallory. 13 on the shot clock for OU. Double screen for Jackson Mallory. Crossover dribble by him. They go in the corner to Andre Jackson, knocked out of play with 5 on the shot clock. Only 5 seconds. Ottawa will inbound in front of their own bench with Mallory. They're going to post up Andre Jackson down low. Step back jumper from Dre long. And the rebound goes through the arms of Flowers and right to Tristan Holt. Mallory going to hang on to it. Right side of the floor. Screen set by Andre Jackson. He's going to find Tristan Holt. Holt driving on Todd. Bounce pass down low. Andre Jackson. He's got Flowers. Right side pass. Ian Moore for a 3. Yes! Ian Moore. It's another triple for OU, as that is his second 3 of the night, and Ottawa by 13. Mockabee goes baseline, jumper short, trying to get his own rebound, can't. Tristan Holt leaves it inbounds for Andre Jackson. With 17 minutes and 19 seconds to play, Braves up 49-36. Andre Jackson driving on Scott, kicks it out to Joe Johnson III. Joe for 3 this time. In and out. Oh, man, that looked good. Rebound by Jalen Scott. And they aren't challenging Joe. They're letting Flowers just kind of stay right with him. Loose ball taken away by Andre Jackson. Scott went right into a double team. Mallory left side of the floor to Andre Jackson. 6 turnover on Bethel. We'll go to Tristan Hull now, back to Mallory. Off the screen, Ian Moore. He'll attack to the short corner. Picks up his dribble, leaves it with Tristan Hull. Hull by himself, looking to attack on Todd, gets through the lane, scores with the right as he goes over the top of Todd from 5. 15-point OU advantage, 16:27 to play. Bird driving left, attacking, picks up his dribble, skip pass right side. Jalen Scott will shoot the 3, good. Got 1 of 3 from 3. 51-39 OU. Bethel 4 of 15 from deep. Mallory right side. To Tristan Hull just in front of the 3-point line, middle of the floor, left side for Andre Jackson. Dre attacks on Mockabee, dribbles behind the legs, step back jumper, yes. Andre Jackson gives Ottawa a 14-point advantage. He's got 16. Bird driving on Ian Moore. Bucket's no good, but he's going to shoot free throws. And if you don't stop Clifford Bird's dribble, he's going to go all 90 feet on you. Subs for OU. They'll bring in Ty Bland, Elijah Mason, and Jaquan Daniels. Tristan Hull, Jackson Mallory, and Joe Johnson will sit. Jonas comes in for Bethel, as does Jordan Neely. Scott will inbound for Bethel. They go in the corner to Jonas, then to Bird. They called that foul on the floor. It's the first personal on Ian Moore. Scott right side. They're going to clear out for him. Gets in the lane on Andre Jackson. Spins back to his right. Throws one off balance. Rebound by Dre. And he'll just keep it himself. 15 minutes and 23 seconds to go. Ottawa up 53-39. Elijah Mason between the circles. Right side for Ian Moore. Moore off the screen. Looking to attack right side. Finds Andre Jackson in front of the Ottawa bench. 9 on the shot clock for Dre. Screen set. Dre goes by one defender. Kicks it to Elijah Mason for 3. Yes, sir! Elijah Mason hits his 4th 3 of the season. And Ottawa goes up by 17. 14:52 to play. A turnover on Bethel. They dribble it out of bounds. And a full timeout called by Bethel as Ottawa leads. Number 23, Bethel, 56-39. 14:52 to play. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Calling all coffee lovers. Hold on to your mugs because Panera's Unlimited Sip Club is offering the unreal deal of unlimited coffee for only $8.99 a month. Don't worry, you're not dreaming because when we say unlimited, we mean unlimited. Unlimited boosts all day long. Unlimited smells of your favorite aroma. Unlimited sips of premium hot and iced coffees. Sign up on our app today to get your first month free. Panera. The familiar made fantastic. Plus tax. First free month limited time offer. Restrictions apply. For complete details, visit www.panerabread.com/unlimited sip club.
They can't buy it if they don't know you have it. Introduce a new product or reestablish an old one with advertising on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO@KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
Ottawa leading 56-39, 14 minutes and 52 seconds to play. Braves up by 17, largest lead of the game. As Artez uses his 3rd timeout. Ottawa possession out of the timeout, and we'll see full court pressure applied by Bethel. Ottawa going to have Andre Jackson. No, they'll have, go to Ty Bland on the far side. They're going to try and trap Ty. Ty looking inside, kicks it out to Ian. He's got an open 3. It's short, and the rebound tipped up. It hit the bottom of the basket. Actually, hit the baseline, so it'll go back to the Threshers. Great pass from Ty to find Ian Moore. 14 minutes and 40 seconds to play, 56-39 Braves. Right side of the floor for Neely. Back to Scott. We'll skip it far side to Maccabee for 3. It's an air ball. Rebound by Ty Bland. He doesn't air ball many, if ever. Bland, middle of the floor. Bounce pass to Mason at the elbow. Elijah faces up, guarded by Jonas. They want to go down low to Andre Jackson. He's working on Scott. Jackson, turn around, picks up his dribble, goes back up top to Daniels with 9 on the shot clock. Jaquan driving on Clifford Bird. Lost the handle. Ball was loose. Picked up by Bird. They'll throw it the other way to Jonas. His shot is good off the glass. For Ottawa, that's their 7th turnover. Bland attacking right side. Kicks it in the corner to Daniels. He wants a 3. No. Draws rim, nothing else. Jonas picks up the dribble, hand it off. Ball's loose. And a foul will be called on Bethel for the offensive foul. Oh, no, they're going to switch it. Goes on Ty, his 2nd, as Jonas threw the shoulder right into Ty Bland as he was trying to hand it off. The tough break for OU, 56-41 Ottawa, 13:40 to go. You know Bethel's got to run in them. Too good of a ball club not to. Scott from just inside the three-point line drives on Andre Jackson, through the body, off the glass, good. Jalen Scott with 14. They've scored 4 straight. They've cut it to 13, 56-43 OU. Gray getting by Jalen Scott. Bounce pass left side. Elijah Mason with the 2-headed throwdown. (58-43) OU. 13:09 to play. Jalen Scott again for 3 short. Elijah Mason gets the rebound. Ian Moore back up top to Elijah. Left side of the floor for Andre Jackson. Then to Ian Moore at midcourt. 12 minutes and 54 seconds remaining. Ottawa up by 15. Moore off the screen. looking right side. They want to post up with Elijah, kick it in the corner. Andre Jackson for the triple, no. And a rebound by Jonas. Jonas gives it up to Clifford Bird the second. Bird drives on time. Center out, still in the lane, kicks it out to Scott. Scott backs in on Jackson, still backing in on Dre. Through the contact bucket, good, and the foul. And when is Ottawa going to bring the help defense on Jalen Scott, who's got 16? Chance to cut it to 12. Bonner comes in for Maccabee. Joe Johnson III and Jackson Mallory come back in for OU. Moore and Andre Jackson will sit. 12 minutes and 26 seconds to play. And Ottawa takes a quick timeout. See if it's going to be a 30 as Bethel's cut it to 13, 58-45 with 12:26 to go. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Ottawa Bible Church is a growing and thriving gospel-centered church. I'm Dave Edwards, a member of OBC, and I'd like to invite you to join us each Sunday morning as we gather for a rich sense of community, lively worship, and the expository preaching of the Word of God. We offer a mid-morning breakfast at 8:45, adult and children's Sunday school at 9:15, and services are at 8 and 10:15. More about us can be found at ottawabiblechurch.com. We hope to see you soon.
12 minutes and 26 seconds left. Ottawa leads 58-45. Jalen Scott to finish the three-point play. And now what does Steve do with Andre Jackson on the bench? He just picked up his second foul. But do you move Jaquan Daniels there, or do you have Elijah Mason try and guard Jalen Scott? Full court pressure by the Threshers. The inbound goes to Jaquan Daniels. Scott will guard him with 12:20 to play. Daniels with a crossover dribble, drives on Scott. Ball was loose and tipped out of play by Clifford Bird. It'll stay with OU with 12 minutes and 16 seconds to play and 20 on the shot clock. Mallory to inbound for OU. Set the screen in the corner. They go to Ty Bland. Bland with the steal by Jalen Scott. Going the other way is Jalen Scott. Layup good. Layup's no good, and he's fouled by Ty. You just can't bring that ball low. He'll rip it away. For Bland, his third personal. And that brings Ian Moore off the bench, so Ottawa's going to have to go smaller. First one good for Scott, and this is what happened in the first matchup as the game slowed down, allowing Bethel to catch their breath on the offensive end as they just lit up Ottawa from the foul line. They went, as a team, 24 of 29 from the free throw line in Ottawa. Second one no good from Scott. Go 1 for 2, but the lead down to 11. It was at 17 not too long ago. Mallory, right side for Ian Moore. Moore will look to drive, gets in the lane, trying to score over the top. They call a foul on Clifford Bird as Moore got inside on him. And that will be team foul number 2 on Bethel. Second personal on Clifford Bird. Ian Moore shoots 2. Ottawa's been to the foul line only 4 times today. First time in the second half. Moore's free throw good. Moore on the season an 86% free throw shooter. Second one goes in for Ian. Braves lead back to 13. Moore into double figures with 10. 11 minutes and 54 seconds to play. Ottawa leading 60-47. Bonner to Bird. Braves will switch. Bird drives on Mallory. Up and under, left hand goes. The floater goes down for Clifford Bird. Daniels drives on Bird. Picks up his dribble, skip pass right side. Ian Moore for 3. No. Hit the top of the basket, so the ball goes over to the Threshers. Kristen Hull comes back in for OU. Elijah Mason will sit with 11 minutes and 30 seconds to play. Ottawa leading by 11. Scott just going to walk it across the center line, looking right side for Bird. Back to Scott. Daniels going to try and guard him. They have gone back and forth for 3 years in this conference. Daniels just falls down. Shot's no good. Scott gets his own rebound. Shot blocked again, but they blow the whistle. Daniels not often tries to take a charge, which tells me that's probably the first time I've ever seen Jaquan try and take a charge. So that tells me that a little bit of contact there by the offensive player. Scott will shoot 2 more. For Daniels, his second personal. Team foul number 5 on the Braves. Scott's first free throw in and out. Into the game for OU will be Andre Jackson. They'll put Joe Johnson the third to the bench. 60-49 Braves, 11-12 to go. But already 5 team fouls on the Braves in this second half. Second's good for Jalen Scott. And the Threshers are going to stick with the full court pressure. Jackson, and a reach-in foul called on Jalen Scott. That's his second. Team foul number 3. Andre Jackson quickly goes to Jackson Mallory. Not wearing the arm guard tonight is Jack. Come up top to Jaquan Daniels, back to Mallory. He wasn't looking for it, and he throws it into the Ottawa bench. And it looked like it jammed Jack's thumb on that pass. That's turnover number 10. 60-50, 10 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Ottawa started this second half strong, but a 3 here for Bethel would get the score right to where it was at halftime, up by 7. In the corner, they go to Neely. Right side to Jonas. Screen set for Scott. Scott working on Andre Jackson. Still backing in the lane. Still working as Jalen Scott. Ball's loose. Picks up the dribble, and they're going to give a timeout to Bethel, as Ottawa thought they had a jump ball. So with 8 seconds on the shot clock, it will be a timeout called by Bethel. The full timeout as Ottawa leads by 10, 60-50. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
All of us at Kansas State Bank thank you for seeing the value of what a hometown bank means to our community. This is Bank President Roger Maxwell, and we've done our best during these most trying times to be here for you and your banking needs. For over 100 years, Kansas State Bank has known the value of the past, the importance of the present, and the innovation of the future. Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too. And that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers. We are normal people just like you. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Braves up 60-50. Bethel with 2 timeouts remaining. Threshers on an 11-4 run after Ottawa went up 56-39 with 14 minutes and 52 seconds to play. So over the last 4 minutes, it's been all Bethel. Braves break the timeout. Same 5 that left. Scott in the corner for Jonas. They'll hand it back to Scott with 5 on the shot clock. Backing in on Andre Jackson. Off the glass, scores. Ottawa leads by 8, 60-52. Moore guarded by Bird. And that's going to be a reach-in foul on Clifford Bird. Team foul number 4 for Bird, his third personal. Into the game, Maccabee for Neely. Ottawa 60, Bethel 52. 10 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Mallory right side of the floor. Up top to Tristan Hull. Hull left side for Ian Moore. Moore looks to attack as they've got it sealed inside for Andre Jackson. Don't go to him. Instead, they'll go to Daniel. Daniel steps through the contact, floats, can't get it to go. Rebound by Bonner. Ottawa's gone ice cold over the last 5 minutes. Scott trying to hand it to Clifford Bird. Instead goes to Bonner. With 20 on the shot clock, back to Scott. Scott just hangs onto it, backdoor cut to Bird, layup good in the foul. Cuts it to 6, and Jalen Scott with a great dish just throws the lob, and Bird scores with the left. Second personal on Ian Moore. 6 team foul on OU. Does Ottawa try and get a timeout here? as that is a 15-4 run. I think that's, 17-4 run. Free throw no good for Bird. Ottawa gets the rebound. Bethel 8 of 11 from the foul line. 60-54 Braves. It's been a long time since they've scored. It's been really slow offensively. Daniels trying to go to Andre Jackson, can't get it to him. Daniels going to pull up from the elbow. No. Rebound by Bonner, and just a lot of empty possessions right now for OU. They're going to have Mallory guard Scott. 9 minutes and 8 seconds to play. Bethel's cut it to 6. Bird, right side of the floor. They skip past left side to Scott. In the corner, Maccabee for 3. Yes. They've cut it to 3. 60-57, Ottawa. Ottawa's going to take a timeout here. We'll wait and see. He's just going to hold it. 8 minutes and 47 seconds to play. 60-57 OU. Bethel on a 20-4 run. Moore goes baseline, floats with the right. It's short. Ball comes up loose. Bird going the other way. Bethel and Bird, left side. Goes baseline, in the lane, steps through, kicks it in the corner. Jonas, skip pass goes all the way out to Jason Artaz on the Bethel bench, and a turnover. Eight minutes and 25, so still a lot of time. It feels like this game has like 2 minutes to play, but both these teams need to realize still 8 minutes and 18 seconds to go. 60-57 Braves. Pass left side, Bird all over Ian Moore. Ottawa gets Tristan Hull back into the game. Tristan floats, can't get it to go. Halfway down and out. Good look from Tristan, just didn't fall. 8 minutes left, 60-57 OU. Right side of the floor to Bird. Bird with the screen from Bonner, floats with the left hand, no. Rebound by Tristan Hull. Joe Johnson III heads to the scores table to check in at the next stoppage, along with Ty Bland. Jackson to the right side, hands it off to Mallory, back to Andre. Fourth game in 7 days for both teams. Mallory, right side of the floor, he'll attack on Jalen Scott. Leaves it to Andre Jackson for 3 in the corner. It drops. It went off the top of the glass and falls. Bethel wants there to be a violation that it touched the top of the basket. But if it would have bounced out. Instead, it goes right back down, and Ottawa's lead back to 6 at 63-57. Andre with 19. Scott, right wing, skip pass in the corner to Maccabee. Maccabee to Scott in the lane. Pass is loose. It's taken away. Tristan Hull got a hand on it. Andre picks up the loose ball. 6 minutes and 50 seconds to play. Ottawa by 6. Mallory with the screen from Dre. They'll go to Ian. Ian dribbles to the left side. They'll find Andre Jackson. Dre goes baseline, kicks it in the corner to Mallory. To Daniels for 3 on the wing, in and out. Tristan Hull had the rebound. It goes off of the foot of Maccabee. Picked up loose ball by Scott. Bethel the other way. Scott right wing in the corner to Jonas for 3. Yes. And a stoppage of play after, I think it's just going to be a delay of game. There'll be a delay of game on Harper Jonas after the made three-pointer. Bethel 6 of 19 from 3. Daniels comes out. Bland, Mason, and Joe Johnson III come back in. Ottawa by 3, 6 minutes and 16 seconds to play. We have seen so many good games between these two clubs out of the last 3 seasons. Andre Jackson is stand at midcourt. Screen coming by Ty. Dre, a little hesitation, works on Bonner. Bounce pass to Ty. In the corner, Ian for 3. No. Rebound to Jalen Scott, and then he falls down as Ty Bland's going to pick up his 4th. Harper Jonas holding his shoulder, and that's the 7th team foul on OU. Bland picks up his 4th. So they will shoot the 1-and-1 on the other end. Another good open look from Ottawa, and As the minutes go down, you know that the legs are getting heavier for OU, for both these teams, really. I mean, you've got Jalen Scott, who played 40 minutes against Oklahoma Wesleyan, Maccabee, who played 36, excuse me, in that win over OKWU. 5 minutes and 52 seconds left. Ottawa up by 3. Scott's free throw good. Cuts it to 2. Jalen Scott with 22 points. 22 points on 7 of 19 shooting. He's 7 of 9 from the foul line. One more upcoming for Scott to cut it to 1, and he does. 63-62 Braves. Bethel's come back from 17 down to get it within 1. Joe Johnson at the point for the Braves. Elijah Mason, middle of the floor. Trying to hand it off to Ty. Can't get it to him. Elijah drives on Neely. Backing in. Turn around, trying to find Ty. It's taken away. Just nowhere to go with that ball. They'll kick it right side to Neely. He wants to go baseline, cut off. They'll come back to Jalen Scott. Scott driving on Andre Jackson, backing in, a chance to take the lead. Since early in the first half for Bethel, it goes out of bounds off the hand of Andre Jackson with 19 on the shot clock. Bird to inbound for Bethel. They're going to go to bounce pass to Jonas. It was tied up. They'll kick it out to Neely. Wide open 3. No. Ty Bland gets the rebound. Neely's been an Ottawa killer over the years. Another player that's been here for a long time, the 5'9 senior from Allen, but that one comes up short. Bland right wing, Ottawa leading by 1. They'll go down low to Andre Jackson. Trey spinning on Bird off the glass. Good. Another one for Andre Jackson. He's got 21. What a night for Dre. Going toe-to-toe with one of the best players in the country. Jalen Scott for 3 on the other end. Good. We're tied at 65. 26 points for Jalen Scott. And we're tied at 65. 4 minutes and 38 seconds to play. Bland to the right wing. In trouble. Ball tipped and a reach-in foul will be called on Jalen Scott, his 3rd. Team foul number 5. Tristan Hall comes back in for OU as Elijah Mason will sit. 4 minutes and 26 seconds to play. They'll go down low to Andre Jackson again. Jab step from Dre. Step back jumper from him. No. Ball's loose. It goes out of bounds off of Ottawa. And Bethel with a chance to take the lead. Last time they led was the 10:02 mark of the first half. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left. Tied at 65. Bird will walk it across the center line. Bird looking left side, hands it off to Scott. Scott right side of the floor. Scott off the screen, going to pull up from just inside the three-point line. It's off the mark. Rebound by Tristan Hull for OU. 3 minutes and 54 seconds to play, tied at 65. Bethel on a 13-game winning streak, Ottawa on a 6-game winning streak. One of those ends in the next 4 minutes potentially. Here's Ian Moore to go baseline. Fade away. They call the offensive foul for the push-off on Ian. He made the basket, but he called for the push-off, his 3rd personal. And Daniels is going to come back into the game for OU. He will check in for Ty Bland. Braves going to try an offensive-defensive swap with 3 minutes and 42 seconds to go. Bird brings it up. Screen set by Jonas. Top of the key to Scott. Scott driving into the free throw line. Still working, spinning right, driving into the body. Ball's loose. He gets it right back, trying to score off the glass. No, rebound by Daniel. Andre Jackson, what a night. No matter the outcome, he has gone toe-to-toe with one of the top 5 players in the nation. Here's Joe Johnson off the glass. Good. Ottawa takes the lead. 67-65. 3 minutes and 6 seconds to play. That's Joe's 3rd and 4th points of the game. Bird all the way to the basket, off the glass. Good. Tied at 67. Teams trade 2-pointers. Jackson to Ian Moore at midcourt, just behind the volleyball line. 18 on the shot clock for OU. They'll switch left side. Joe Johnson III drives on Bird. Joe in the lane, floats, it drops off the back iron and falls in. Braves by 2, 69-67. That's 4 straight for Joe. Bird, crossover dribble on Daniels. Dribbles back out to the wing. Bird driving by Jaquan off the glass. No, but he'll shoot free throws as Quan caught him with the body. That's Jaquan's third, team foul number 9. Sends Clifford Bird to the line. He has gone to the line 1 time. He's 0 for 1. Bird with 12 on 6 of 9 shooting, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. The senior from Memphis, Texas. First one on the way for Bird is good. Bonner comes in for Neely. 2 minutes and 23 seconds to play. Officials with a word for the 4 Ottawa players standing in the lane as Bethel is cleared to the other end of the floor outside of Bird, who's at the stripe. 2:23 left. Second is short. Rebound by Andre Jackson. 1-point OU lead. 2 minutes and 17 seconds to play inside Thresher Gymnasium in North Newton, Kansas. Here's Ian, backing it on Maccabee. Picks up his dribble. Steps out of the lane, comes back to Daniels. 13 on the shot clock. Daniels right side to Joe. Joe penetrates, gets through, kicks it out to Andre Jackson for the 3. Yes, sir! 72-68 OU. Andre Jackson with 24. 1:50 to go. Galen Scott at the free throw line. Jackson trying to stay with him. Goes off the glass. No. Rebound by OU with 1:44 to go. And Joe gets fouled by Clifford Bird, and it will send, that's team foul number 6 for Clifford Bird, his 4th personal. He's so good at picking your pocket. If you're not paying attention, Ottawa might have gotten away with one there. I thought he got him with, didn't catch him that time. 1 minute and 38 seconds to play. Braves by 4, 72-68. Andre to inbound for OU. Goes right back to Joe Johnson III. Come up with big 4 points in this second half. They're going to double team, bounce pass to Dre. Dre into the front court. 1:30 to go. Ottawa by 4. He's going to hang on to it right there. Left side for Joe Johnson III. 1:20 to go. Joe with Bonner on him. They're going to ISO. Daniel's going to set the screen. Joe with Maccabee on him. Trying to clear over. Step back on Jonas. And they're going to call traveling on Joe Johnson III. Minute and 12 to go, 72-68 OU. They're going to go to Jalen Scott, who will wait to pick it up at midcourt, guarded by Andre Jackson. Right side of the floor to Clifford Bird. Ottawa switches, and then they call a push-off foul on Ian Moore. And Bird will shoot 2. That's his 4th. Team foul number 10. So Bird to shoot 2, where he is 2 of 4 on the night. Make it 3 of 5. He makes the first. 72-69 OU. Bird with 14. One more upcoming for Clifford Bird the second. Actually walked into the arena with his parents earlier. Really nice family. Made the trip from Memphis, Texas. Second one is off the mark. Ottawa 72, Bethel 69. And they're going to call offsetting fouls on, that'll be a jump ball, which would give Bethel possession. You got to be kidding me. And the officials are going to talk about it here, but that the usual call when that happens is a jump ball, which would give Bethel the possession with 1 minute to go. They're going to talk about it. They're going to go a foul on each of them. So 1 personal on Jonas, 1 personal on Tristan Hole as we wait to see. So 23 on the shot clock. They don't say that it's going to be a jump ball. So Ottawa does retain possession. 58 seconds to play. Ottawa up by 3. And a quick timeout called by Ottawa with 54.0 to play inside Thresher Gymnasium, leading by 3. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Parenting doesn't come with a manual, so if you are currently raising children, you no doubt could use a little help. Whether you have a child who is potty training, a strong-willed 5-year-old, colicky newborn, or rebellious teen, Life Care Center of Ottawa offers free parenting education to any parent of any age child. Not only that, while you are learning, you are also earning the resources you need to help care for your children, all at no cost to you. Call us today at 785-242-4500 to start becoming the mom or dad you were designed to be.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Braves leading 72-69 over Bethel. Take that deep breath, Brave Nation. We've got 54 seconds to play. 17 on the shot clock for OU. Andre Jackson, 24 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. Ian Moore and Ty Bland both with 10. For Bethel, Jalen Scott, 26 points, 12 boards, 11 assists. He has another triple-double. Clifford Bird, 14 points, 6 boards, and 4 assists. Harper Jonas has scored in 8. Andre Jackson inbound on the near side. It'll go right to Joe Johnson III. We're going to have Bonner guard him. They'll switch. Jonas will stay with Joe. Joe inside. Shot was blocked by Jonas. And then Tristan Holt falls to the floor. Bethel goes the other way. 72-69 OU. 40 seconds to play. No one on Jalen Scott. Three-pointer. No. Rebound by Jaquan Daniels. My goodness, 32 seconds to go. Bethel going to foul. As Daniels falls to the floor, Ottawa loses the ball. And they commit the foul with 26.3. As Andre Jackson was tripped up at midcourt, no whistle, and Bird back to the free throw line with 26.3 to go. Braves had 2 timeouts they could have used. Daniels picks up his 4th. So Bird shoots 2 to cut it to potentially a 1-point game if he makes both. Bird is 2 for 5 from the foul line today. The lefty steps up, shoots the first one good. 72-70 Ottawa. And Ottawa's going to take a timeout with 26.3 to play. Up 72-70, full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Have you ever heard the saying, there's no such thing as a free lunch? Well, that's not true for students in Kansas. Free breakfast, too. Every student, every age, every school day. All you have to do is be enrolled at a Kansas school and enjoy eating safe and delicious meals free of charge. Turns out there really are free lunches because healthy food fuels hungry minds.
Brought to you by the Kansas Department of Education, the USDA, and this station.
Would you like to attract a new generation of customers and establish brand loyalty for years to come? You can when you advertise on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO@KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
72-70 Braves. One more free throw for Clifford Bird, the second. As a team, Bethel 13 of 18 from the foul line on the night. What a costly turnover there by OU. Looked like Steves was trying to get a timeout called. That's why Andre was sprinting to the near side, and in the process got upended. Said it was incidental. But in that situation, you know Bethel has to foul under 30 seconds to play. That's so rough for OU. Bethel only had 17 fouls in the second half compared to Ottawa's. Then put them in the double bonus with 10 minutes to go in the second. Bird with one more. Takes a deep breath. The lefty bends the knees. Free throw good. 1-point game at 72-71. They're going to inbound, will the Braves. Right side will go to Daniels. Daniels will go the other way, keep the dribble, and they'll foul him with 23.4. And Jaquan Daniels will head to the free throw line. Daniels tonight has not been to the free throw line. Ottawa as a team has only been there 6 times, so Daniels shoots the 1-and-1. Tristan Hull will come into the game, and I know Jaquan hasn't been getting the minutes that he had earlier in the year, but he's put in a big spot right now to try and get Ottawa within up to a 2-point lead. Free throw, good for Jaquan. 73-71, his 5th point of the night. Bethel will take a timeout with 23.4 to play, as it will be a full timeout as Daniel makes the first of 2. It's 73-71 OU with 23.4 to go. We'll take that break. Listen to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
My name is Darby Whitell. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology, and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents. Like, they're all my big support systems, and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu. They can't buy it if they don't know you have it. Introduce a new product or reestablish an old one with advertising on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO@KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
Bethel with one more timeout. Both teams actually with just one more timeout. Braves leading 73-71. Daniels will head to the free throw line to shoot one more with 23.4 to play. He made the front end of the 1-and-1. Daniels with 5 points to go along with 2 boards. One more upcoming for the senior from Columbus, Georgia. Daniels spins the ball, bounces it again, spins it. Deep knee bend free throw, good. Braves by 3, with 23.4 to go. Inbound to Jalen Scott. 20 seconds left. Scott down the near side. Gets a screen from Mockabee. Drives inside. Kicks it in the lane to Jonas. Blocked at the rim by Tristan Hull. Ottawa picks up the loose ball. And they're going to foul Joe with 12.7 to play. A block party by Tristan Hull gives Ottawa possession. And Joe will head to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Second personal on Harper Jonas. .7 to go. Joe will shoot the 1-and-1. His free throw, no good. Rebound by Bethel. Here comes Jalen Scott. 10 seconds to play. Scott, right side, shoots the deep 3. It's an air ball and then goes out of play. Saved inside, and now it goes out. It's off of Bethel. Ottawa possession with 4.1 to play. Mallory will check in with 4.1 to go. Tristan Hull will come out. Ottawa, if they are fouled, would go to the line for 2 free throws with 4.1 to go. Mallory will inbound for OU. They'll go to Joe immediately, and they'll foul him with 3.0 to go. And Joe Johnson III, the senior from Waynesville, Missouri, with a make here to give Ottawa their biggest win of the season. .74-71 Braves, 3 seconds to go. Bethel does have one more timeout. Joe's free throw is good. It's a four-point game. Timeout called by Bethel as Ottawa leads at 75-71 over number 23 Bethel with 3 seconds to play. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
The KOFO Sports Guide is the best way for you to follow your favorite high school or Ottawa University teams throughout the year. Football, basketball, soccer, and wrestling, baseball and tennis, track, golf, softball, and more. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Kansas State Bank, Brandon Iron, Midwest Auto Center, and Wellsville Health and Rehab. You can also find the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Play ball! Welcome back to North Newton, Kansas. as Ottawa leads Bethel 75-71, 3 seconds to go. After Joe Johnson hits the first of two, but let's go back to that last offensive possession by Bethel, as Ottawa came out to challenge Jalen Scott after the missed free throw from Joe. Not sure if Dre got a piece of it, but definitely challenged him from 35 feet. Came up short, goes out of bounds. And Andre Jackson made the defensive play, but prior to that, it was Tristan Hull with the block at the rim on Harper Jonas. Joe with one more. 3 seconds to go. Second for Joe. Good. Ottawa by 5. Jalen Scott to inbound for Bethel. They'll go near midcourt. Stolen by Ian Moore, and Ottawa will walk it out as they win it 76-71 over number 23 Bethel. And they end their 13-game winning streak. Ottawa's 7-game winning streak goes on. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Would you like to attract a new generation of customers and establish brand loyalty for years to come? You can when you advertise on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO@KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
This is your Wendy's wake-up call. Start your day with a better breakfast and get a free drink with any of our morning-making breakfast sandwiches. That's your favorite drink in a Wendy's cup, free. Fresh brewed coffee, free. Diet Coke, free. Vanilla Frosty-Chino, that's cold brew plus Frosty Creamer plus free. So don't sleep on this deal. Get any size drink in a Wendy's cup free when you buy any breakfast sandwich. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's. A la carte only. Offer valid upon request on lowest price qualifying item. Not valid for third-party delivery.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too. And that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers. We are normal people just like you. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Final score from North Newton, Ottawa 76, number 23 Bethel 71, as we are joined by Andre Jackson. Dre tonight, 24 points, 11 boards, 5 assists, 4 of 5 from 3. And we'll start there, Dre. Your team went up by 17 in that second half. You knew Bethel was going to make a run. It got tied at, I think we had that at 65-65. Your three-pointer with 54 seconds to go gave your team a 4-point lead. Just talk about that last three-pointer and the effort your team put in tonight.
You know, Joe did a good drive, made him, collapse great, and he just made a great pass on the backside, and I knew I had to, either shoot it or, he had no other choice, shoot it,
That's
and
the only
it went
choice.
in.
Well, tonight you had the displeasure or a pleasure for you, I guess, when you want to go against one of the best players in the country, and Jalen Scott held him to 26 points, but 8 of 26 from the field. You did a tremendous job on him, and you had that last play at the end with the air ball 3, and I feel like you just gassed him out. What was it for you trying to guard him tonight?
He's a good player. I just, executed the game plan we put in the day before, and, my teammates did a good job sticking in A-man and helping when I needed it, and, we played good team defense and got it done. 4th game in 7 days. How good is it going to feel to hop on that bus and know you don't play again until Wednesday? Oh, I'm ready to relax, man. I'm ready to relax. We see the Chiefs win, just kick back Sunday, have a good time.
All right, Andre, well, congratulations on the win, man. We're going to hand it off to Coach Steves real quick. Good stuff, Trey. What a win. That is the first ranked win for Ottawa since February 10th, 2021 over this Bethel squad, at that point ranked number 18 in the country, on that tip-in at the buzzer. Steve, have you taken a deep breath yet?
Oh, yeah.
You. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, what a night for your team, holding one of the most prolific offenses in the country to just 71 points. We'll start with the defense tonight. Tell me what about that performance.
Yeah, Trey said it. We put in a game plan at Ottawa High School yesterday at 6:35. Worked on it for about 15 minutes, and we did a pretty good job executing it. It's the second game in a row where, because of Solomon Clayton and then Jalen Scott, two absolute beasts in this league and in the country, man. Those are 2 of the best players in the country, and we had to slow those guys down. And so very different players, but very, very good players. And, our guys did a tremendous job of buying into that. You know, and they turned up the pressure and the physicality in the second half, and we met it and we dealt with it, and we did enough to make plays and get stops, and just super happy for our guys that, you know, we continue to believe in each other and our stuff, and it's been a lot of fun.
Let's talk about Andre Jackson tonight. You could tell early on he was going to give Jalen Scott everything he could handle all the way to the end. He was 8 of 26 from the floor, just 2 of 7 from 3. That last one an air ball, just showing how much work Dre put into that tonight and how exhausted Jalen Scott was.
Yeah, Dre gets a ton of the credit, but, Quan guarded him and did a good job. I mean, even Elijah Mason and Tristan, got him a little bit and did a great job. So, but what, the big part there is we left those guys, especially Andre, on the island. It's one-on-one because they got so many good weapons and shooters around, and that's why Jalen Scott's so good is he can get into the lane, and if he doesn't have a good look, he's going to find the open guy. And so we just try to not help, maybe give up some contested twos rather than some wide open threes, and luckily enough they missed enough of those, and we got enough rebounds to get the win.
Coach, you get a well-deserved break. 4 games in 7 days is just ruthless in this conference, and to come away winning all 4 against teams that beat you earlier this year, 3 of those 4 teams being that. Talk about the state of your team right now and clicking at the right time.
Yeah, I mean, we knew all along we had the right guys in that locker room to be a good team. I mean, a lot of these guys have a championship ring and are experienced, been there, done that. And it just took us a little while to kind of hit our stride, and we were losing a lot of close games there where if 1 or 2 things would have happened differently and gone our way, we'd have a different story. But, these guys just persevered. They're tough, mentally tough, and did a great job of just kind of staying the course and going back to work. And, Casey, there's no magic formula. So that's why I told our guys we just had to go back to work every day and just try and get better. And these guys bought into that, and, they bought into each other. That's the biggest thing, man. These guys are playing for each other. They like each other. They enjoy each other. They like playing basketball with each other. And it's all about them, and I'm just really happy for them.
Coach, thanks so much for joining us. Go celebrate with your team. Final score from North Newton, Ottawa 76, number 23, Bethel 71. We'll take a break. You listen to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
What3words.com is part of a new mapping system that the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center can use to determine your location. This system divides the entire surface of the Earth into a grid of 3-meter squares. Each square is assigned a unique sequence of 3 words that will never change. These words can be provided to emergency personnel to direct them to your exact location. Suppose you're in a large public area, such as a hiking park or stadium. An address might give the 911 dispatcher a general idea of where to find you, but What3words.com narrows that general idea to a precise spot. You can utilize this service online at what3words.com. That's 3words.com, or download the app for immediate access. The Franklin County Emergency Communications Center encourages parents to add the app to their child's phone and instruct them in how to use it. As always, if you have questions, the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center is here to help. This message is brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Final score, Ottawa 76, number 23, Bethel 71. Braves go to 17-8 on the year, 13-6 in the KCAC. For Bethel, they fall to 19-5, 14-4 in the KCAC. There's a lot of people celebrating right now in Bartlesville, Oklahoma, as Ottawa able to save Oklahoma Wesleyan a little bit as they now go back to a 2-game lead in conference play. Leading scorer tonight for Ottawa, Andre Jackson, 24 points, 11 rebounds. Ian Moore, 10 points to go along with a rebound and 1 assist. Ty Bland, 10 points, 4 rebounds. Tristan Hull, 9 points, 10 boards, and more importantly, 1 block as he comes up with the defensive play of the game with just over 20 seconds to play with a block on Harper Jonas that picked up the loose ball when it was just a 1-point game at that juncture. And Ottawa comes away with the win on the road in North Newton for the first time since 2018, and Ottawa will play next on Wednesday of next week as they will host Friends inside Wilson Fieldhouse. We'll have that pregame for you around 7:45 as Ottawa will come back home after 4 games in 7 days. I want to thank Larson Johnson for all of his work today as Ottawa pulls off the upset over number 23 Bethel. You've been listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed our coverage of Ottawa University Braves men's basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Quality Structures, and by Arvest Bank.